Hello and welcome, everybody. We are gonna have a Legacy stream today, and I have last time I've been streaming Legacy, I've been streaming other decks, and I kind of left Maverick behind. I honestly have no idea why. I have I have just been trying out new things, but I would assume that Maverick is still as sweet as ever. And we're going to try that out today. What we have in front of us right now is the latest list that Dan Neely, who is one of the Maverick masters, has been messing around with. We are gonna be a little bit heavier on the basic lands, as you can see here. We're gonna have 2 forests, 2 plains, and 1 swamp with access to Prismatic Vista. I only own 3 Prismatic Vistas, so the 4th one is gonna be rather than Catacombs. It is what it is. But the idea is that we want to have a much more reliable mana base in the face of Wasteland, right? Especially with Wrenn and Six running rampant everywhere, and our lands are less safe today than ever when you have like 4-color decks with Wrenn and Six and they are running like Wastelands as well. Basically, our lands are never safe. So I think that adding and trying to go with a more heavy basics mana base makes a ton of sense. So since I haven't played in a while, I am going to basically blindly trust what Dan has been doing. Then I might make some changes afterwards. New things that we have include 2 copies of Sanctum Prelate. Very good against like miracles and stuff. I would imagine that this is also against the control decks, both in 1 and in 2. The prelate is going to be quite powerful at stopping Arcanist, stopping Wrenn and Six, basically all of those annoying mid-range / control cards. We're playing no Stoneforges, and the equipment suite that we're running is just 2 Mesawas Jite. I don't really know why this is. I would imagine that we would want to have access to Sophie at least. That is Sword of Fire and Ice. So again, I am just going with Dan's list, not thinking too much about it. I'm just trying to get a feel for the list that he's been playing instead of try to make changes before I even play a single match. Another thing we have going on is basically the reappearance of Kasali Pride Mage. Lately I have been very happy with Knight of Autumn, especially with how good she is against stuff like Sneak and Show and whatnot. When they like show and tell into Omniscience, and they can't respond to the Knight of Autumn trigger before you destroy the Omniscience, and then they can't cast their Emrakul. It's pretty great. But we have a 1-on-1 split going on here. Again, not too sure what that's about. We're gonna try to find out. And then a couple of decays in the main deck. I would imagine back to basics and stuff. No. Arcanist. That's probably what we're trying to kill. But yep, everything else is pretty much what we are used to. We have best card in the deck, Script Ranger. We have our moms, we have our mana dudes, the one of Teague in the main deck, which is second one in the sideboard. Knight of Autumn, Tracker, not Knight of the Reliquary. One Goose, that's right, Anthalia. So the classic Maverick bunch. The only card that it's missing, that hopefully it's not like I have done too many silly things with Gaia's Cradle, so I'm probably going to be missing. I'm probably gonna be missing the card. I understand why it's not here, but it makes me pretty sad that it's not here. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how things work out. In the sideboard, we have one of the most impactful cards from Modern Horizons, Plague Engineer. This card is insane. This card is so sick. Thoughtseizes, Vivian. This is a card that I am kind of excited to play. What's up, Anacho? How you doing? I have been playing this a fair amount in my own Maverick lists, and it has been pretty sweet. Are doing great. Doing great today. We're about to play some Maverick, which always makes me happy. I love playing some Maverick. We are definitely a little bit low on the grave hate today. We're gonna see how this works out. I wish we had access to more graveyard hate or even the chalices. I have been very happy with the chalices in the sideboard. I would imagine that the chalices have been replaced by these Thoughtseizes since now we have like reliable black mana. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Maverick, Abzan basics, and join. But yeah, interesting list. Honestly, I kind of want to play these Plague Engineers in the main deck. This card is so busted. Yeah, it was like 10 times more expensive, but that was the difference between like 0.10 ticks and like 1 tick. So I was like, I like this card. Might as well get the sweetheart. I love how it like comes out of the like square, you know, like all of this like green like movement effects or whatever. It's pretty sweet. Big fan of this art. Definitely a well spent one ticket. A well spent one ticket. Just pimping the deck a little bit because I have like mismatching chokes and foil vistas and catacombs. But well, hopefully it makes the deck a little tiny bit nicer at least. All right, opponents, please show up. Yeah, I should have a third foil choke for the full tilt. The full tilt value. Oren. Yikes. I have no idea what Orim has been playing lately, but this is a keepable hand. So we're gonna keep it. It's possible that I should have fetched for a Savannah here, actually. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I should have fetched for a Savannah there. Oh. I should have definitely fetched for a Savannah. So this is probably going to be a grindy one, so I definitely want to get the tracker in play so we can start getting value from it. Maybe I should have actually played, maybe I should have actually played the Sylvan Library. Because if now this tracker gets decayed, that's going to make me sad. Yep. At least we ramped. At least we ramped. This Wasteland's not a good draw. So we can Zenith for... I think I want to save this Zenith for a Scoose. I feel like I want to save that Zenith for a Scoose, so... We're just going to pass the turn and we're going to start getting value from this Sylvan Library. Nice bird also. Ugh. Double Explorer. So I basically can never get through in the ground. That's what's going on. Never mind. Should I pay 4 here? I feel like it just doesn't seem worth it for a fetch land because I can already fetch. In fact, I am going to Zenith for to get my Scoose right now. And then pass the turn. I don't want to attack because I don't want to enable my opponent's mana. And I already fetched with the Grixis Zenith, so I'm gonna just let the library resolve. Get back in there. And you get in here. So we have another mom. Alright, things looking good for us here. play the knight. We fetched already, so the Civil Liberates reset. I think next turn I'm gonna start attacking once that I have double mom going on. What's a Suffolcar? Oh, they concede. Alright, so I guess that it worked. Whatever we did, it worked. Sweet. I like this. Definitely won't Plague Engineers. This seems like a Thoughtseize matchup, isn't it? You can probably side out one Wasteland, since it's not likely to be particularly effective. Swords are gonna be nice to tag Veteran Explorers. Oh, I don't know about this card. Maybe it's not good. So the only problem that I have here, it's the fact that I don't know whether my opponent is on a Nic Fit version with like the enchantments, like with Academy Rector. Oh, choke is. Oh, Suffocar. Yeah. I know what you're saying. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, TL Hunter. We're Mavericking. Just Mavericking a little bit. So if we are playing against an enchantment version, like an arena, not arena rector, the other one, Academy Rector, I definitely want the Teagues. Since I don't know, and it's probably more likely for them to be in a creature version of the deck, I am going to hedge by bringing in the Thoughtseizes and siding on Thalias. This might be wrong again. Oh, I guess Prelate is worse than Thalia. We're just gonna do 1-on-1. This, of course, because we just didn't get any information in game 1, so that's why I'm doing this. But it might very well be quite incorrect. Oh, wait, this isn't Titan. No, we're playing. Well, actually, I'm in the middle of a league with a Nursa deck, so that's why I can't join. That's why I can't join the. So that's why I decided to stream some Legacy today. If this Dryadabber were probably literally anything else in the deck, I think I would keep this hand. But it is a Dryadabber, so this is basically a mulligan in and of itself. Because this card sucks. I think I'm gonna keep anyway. Basic Forest, play my bird. Man, drawing Dryadabber here is so bad. No kill my bird. Okay. So we Thought System. This should give us some info. Okay, so they are definitely they are definitely in a in a more like a Planeswalker version over an enchantment version. So I think I'm definitely gonna take the Maelstrom Pulse here and then play a mom. So I have one answer for Liliana. I guess I don't want to play the mother into. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna get the Liliana here and play the Dryadabber and pass. My opponent can Lily minus if they want. But that's okay. Ask opponent for. Yeah, my opponent seems to be playing black, just like straight up black green here. They just show me that they drew a delta. And there's the Lily. And they plus. I think I'm discarding the Vista here. they unsurprisingly discard the value. And that's a good one. So we're gonna fetch for a value here. We're gonna decay Liliana, play a mom, and swing for 1. So they're gonna need to answer the mom right now before it untaps. But I don't think I want to play out the engineer just for no value at all. And I still have perfect information about their hand. Play another mom. Continue swinging. Yeah, we got the 20 turn clock. What could go wrong, right? And every time that my opponent fetches, they're making my clock even shorter. Can you believe that? That's so great for us. Zenith. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. And my opponent did not trophy my mom, which is interesting. We can scene it for a bunch of different things. We can scene it for Knight, which doesn't seem bad. We can scene it for Tracker. I think I like seeing it for Tracker. Seems like the highest upside play. Alternatively, we could scene it for Script Ranger. I think I want to get my Tracker going. Yeah, Giver of Runes ain't no mom. This is mom. Giver of Runes is kind of like an ant. Oh, him to Torak? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I guess my point is just like a black-green value. Ugh. Oh, getting punished by my fetching situation. That's kind of brutal. The nice thing is that if my opponent has like what's the name of that guy, the Veteran Explorer, I'm like snapping it off. I just snap it off immediately. Land. Jite? Alright. Equip there. They can trophy the Jite if they want to, but that's definitely okay with me. Alright, we get some Jite counters. This is for both players. Okay, good to know. I'm not used to playing with this card. Will I be tightening today? No. I've been tightening like literally every single day lately, so I shall not be tightening today, unfortunately. Zenith for 3. That's probably a good draw for my opponent. They are probably gonna get a Tracker of their own. They can't Zenith for Engineer. This only gets a green creature. Engineer is black. And yet I missed all of them. Well, you need to follow me on Twitter and that kind of stuff. D5 AM, thank you for the follow. We're definitely killing this Tracker right now. No question. And Sharkfin Flippers, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, you don't have Twitter? You can follow my Discord too. If you join my Discord, I always tag people when I go live. So if you were to be interested in that, you can join my Discord there. And follow me on Twitch as well. Yeah, I think I've streamed Titan for in the past week. I think every single day I streamed Amulet. All right, so that was easy. Just like have my opponent not draw anything. Basically, Thoughtseize both of their relevant cards, like Decay one and Thoughtseize the other, and just like easily win after that. Sounds Sounds like a winning strategy. Worked out. Oh, sweet, Shamo. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, you can also check out, like, if you want to check out the amulet content, my YouTube channel is an endless source. In fact, I challenge you to consume every single second of amulet content I have ever created. I honestly have no idea how much that must be at this point. I would imagine this like a month of a month of like worth of amulet content or something. Since I started creating content like a year ago or something. Oh, thank you, Hofi. So this hand is okay, but if my opponent has one wasteland, I die. Which seems like, or like 1 days. We can fetch for forest, dried arbor, turn 2, play Script Ranger, Zenith for Noble Hierarch, and take it from there. Ah, it's so greedy. It's so greedy. But I have not been known by keeping non-greedy hands. We're so gonna get dazed. We are so gonna get dazed. The thing about your vids and streams is not that you play well, though you do, is that you notice when you punt, even though that's probably why your lines are clean. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I try. I try. I think I'm definitely playing around Wasteland here. Like, my opponent could be on 4-color Delver, Rock Delver, basically any Delver at all, and I would die, so... They're definitely on Delver. And just like I said was gonna happen. Should not have kept this. This was too greedy. This was definitely way too greedy. Okay, so they're on a control deck, so at least we might have time. I don't know how relevant that's gonna be, but probably gonna take my Zenith here. Or Script Ranger. Maybe Thalia, depending on their hand. Thalia, yeah, so I guess they're afraid of Thalia. I mean, it's not like we have much of a choice. If they had like a K command or something, that's kind of game over. Jace, oof. Speaking of kind of game over. Speaking of kind of game over. At least here we get to double spell, unless my opponent has force for this. Which I guess they're considering. So we get to double spell because if the Script Ranger resolves, I can bounce the forest, replay it, and then play the Hierarch. That's why you ran 2 arbors? No, no. No, you never ran 2 arbors. Yeah, we're gonna untap that creature. And then we're gonna replay this gal. We're probably not beating an active Jace, though. Seems very unlikely. Seems very unlikely for us to be able to beat an active Jace. Yep. Alright, mom down. Please don't have an answer for the Ranger. God damn it. My plan was to like play out the ooze. Ugh, this basics mana base is really getting to me right now. I guess I should have untapped this. Yeah, that was a missed opportunity. Yeah, we just been missing way too many land drops here. Too many turns of doing nothing. Way too many turns of doing nothing. Alright, let's move on to the next game. Yes. We want this. We kind of want Thoughtseize too. Can probably side this out. Definitely would keep the decays in case of like Plague Engineer and whatnot. Garroteak stops Jace, but that's about it. Doesn't seem great. I think I should do like Wasteland, never mind. We could prelate. The problem with prelate is that both their 1s and their 3s are extremely relevant. So I don't think I want to be messing with that. Plague Engineer does seem nice though. Thalia does seem nice too. Maybe Jite can come out. Yeah, I think I like this. Maybe one sorted two. Once just to have like a little split. All right. Ooh, look at that, lands. Not. This is nice though. I like this one, and I think we're definitely bottoming this. Keep bottom this done. Turn 1 bird. Turn 2 Ranger into Thalia. Gas. That's gas right there. Hopefully we get there. Alternatively, I could just play a Thalia. I think that seems better. So the issue with that is that I might not be able to play a Vivian. Yeah, I think I just wanna resolve Thalia here. Put my opponent on the back foot. Probably gonna push the bird. Oh, Brainstorm. Okay. Alright, this is good. This means that my opponent is looking for that force of will, and that if they do find an answer to the Thalia, it has to be force. So that's cool. Baleful Strix, probably. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay, so what can we do here? We probably just Vivian. I kind of really want to waste them though. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's waste them. Let's swing. We can flash in Script Ranger, and next turn we play out the Vivian. Okay, so yeah, I like our position here. Nice tasting basics. This is sweet forest. I had never seen this one before. They didn't shuffle, huh? They're gonna attack? Yeah, that would have been risky. That would have been a risky attack. 1, 2, 3, and tap here. 4 Deviant. And I'm plussing here the Vivian because I want to get her out of like K command / bolt range. Now we get to play instant speed. I don't think we can play the Arbor instant speed, unfortunately. Plague Engineer? That's gross. It's nice that we don't share any. Yeah, human. That's what makes the most sense for sure. Brutal. All right. We found a little too many Thalias. Little too many Thalias. Plague Engineer is such an absurd card. Him to Torak, you got it. Don't bolt my... Ugh, you gotta be kidding me. I think that if we had drawn anything right there, an answer to the engineer, we would be in a fine spot. But right now we are a little bit behind. So we're gonna do a bluff attack here. If my opponent blocks with the Strix, yeah. So if my opponent blocks with the Strix, I was gonna bounce the Arbor. Since they blocked with that guy, now I can play the Engineer on Carrier and kill it. I mean, it's not great, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Wow, I could have played Thalia there. Oh, that was so dumb. I should have untapped the bird. I totally forgot that I can't play this anymore at instant speed. That's dumb. Yeah, whoops. Brain fart. Have you gotten to play against Wrenn and Six deck yet with this build? I played an Abzan Maverick shell in a major tournament last week and did not win a single game in which Wrenn and Six resolved. Still went 6-3. Nice. Yeah, I can imagine this deck having like a tough time against Wrenn and Six. Ugh, they returned the engineer. That's absurd. Ugh. Yeah, this is too much. Ugh, the deck just did not help me out this round. I think we had a very real shot. Like even if I had top deck a choke there or something like that, I don't think my opponent has an answer for a choke. Doesn't help that your 9/1 drops 4 of your Trudos and your Arbor or like to a single -1. Yep, I know. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I can't win anymore. I know that my opponent has an engineer in hand, and I have a Thalia and a Mother of Runes. Yep, we can pack it in. We can pack it in. My opponent wanted it more than I. Womp womp. I just needed a choke there. I don't think that I had like I just needed to draw one of my 3 chokes. Making them stumble on mana was the only way that I could have gotten away with that game, but it just didn't happen. That was pretty brutal. But yeah, I don't think in Nightlight Ninja, I don't think I answered the question, and I have honestly, this is the first league that I play with this deck in a really long time. I have not been playing Maverick lately. I've been playing this deck, which I streamed last time, this Hogaak Depths deck, which is freaking sweet. This deck is awesome. So I've been jamming this. So I haven't been playing much Maverick lately. What's up, Romario? How you doing? Nice to see you around. Have you seen the Green White Depths deck that's in Florida? I think you'd like it. Runs Elvish Reclaiming sometimes. It's a little very combo centric Maverick. Oh yeah, I saw it. Togoris was streaming it, right? I think I had it somewhere. Green White Depths. What am I missing? I guess I'm missing one Reclaimer, 2 of this dude, and a couple of sideboard cards. Wow, this is a nice draw. I like this. We're gonna keep this. Yeah, I think we're gonna fetch for a Savannah here and play my Hierarch, because I kind of want my opponent to wasteland me, and I want to make sure that when I do play the Knight, it is above. It is a 4/4 or more. I could play Hierarch. Because I can play around days. I think I will play around days. How do you feel about the 3 dual mana base with Massive Beast that I play at 8 fetch for dual Novi 6/1 mana base last weekend? So as I was saying, this is my very first league with this deck. I just copied the list that Dan Neely posted on Twitter. And okay, so now that I see a drop, I'm going to fetch right now because my opponent might actually have access to they might have access to Stifle. So I just copy his list and I didn't really make any changes so far, and the Swamp already got me in 1 game, so not loving it, if you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be Wrenn, of course it's gonna be a Wrenn, probably minus and my Hierarch. So my options include play out a Knight, play out a Tracker. The problem with this play is that it gets super got by Force of Will. Sweet, that worked. Awesome. Alright, so probably Wrenn is gonna kill the Noble Hierarch now. Uh-oh. Not bad. So we're gonna get a basic forest here. A basic swamp, sorry. Boom, boom, boom. Play a tracker. Sweet. Play forest. I feel like there's not much use in wasting my opponent's Volk for, I mean, as long as they have a Wrenn and Six in play. So I'm just going to do this, get another clue, Bayou, and decay the Wrenn. And now I can start wasting my opponent. And since they are on Rug, I don't think if maybe they just don't have a way to answer my Knight of the Reliquary. It's a freaking 7/7. This may be too conservative, but if you jam a 3-drop, they will foe if it have it. That means higher dice. I like decay here. Yeah, but I mean, it's just like a matter of what's the higher upside play, I guess, right? Alright, so now we get to go ham on their lands. And I think I'd rather answer this lens. Fetch this, go get another waste. Waste the other Volk. Now the tracker is out of bolt range. I kind of miss rhyming up. And the knight is a freaking 10-10. Nice waste, bro. You got a Tarmogoyf. Yeah, I can force a block if I want to. Yeah, I guess I can just like attack with both, and my opponent needs to chomp the knight, right? And they can't trade with the tracker. Yeah, we're gonna go with that, I think. All right. And that's actually not a bad trick to have up my sleeve here. Cause I can like out of nowhere just gain 10 life. Please don't have a third true name. That would just be absurd. Oh, so they're playing 4 colors. That's good to know. That's a Tarmogoyf that doesn't do it. Like, they're gonna need to leave one of these dudes to block. They also have Angler. The luck some people has, huh? So lucky. So I can... They only have 1 card in hand, so they can't force my sword. So I swords the Angler. They go up to 9, and I have 2 lethal threats. That sounds about right. Yeah, right? I'm not crazy. Crack. Crack. Serve. All right. I'm like, this works, right? I'm not dumb, right? This is the way that this works. All right, dope. I want some chokes. Definitely want engineers. What else? Do I want thought seizes? I don't think so. A game of inches, indeed. I know. I mean, Source is basically like a modal spell, right? It reads like destroy target creature for 1 mana, or it means like gain life equal to the exile your own creature, dude. So yeah, it's a great card. Great card. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I don't think I want to go the BBN route, because I feel like Thalia, it's kind of the way to go. Prelate on 1 seems reasonable. On the draw, maybe I only want 2 chokes. On the play, I definitely want the other one. It's not impossible for my opponent to be playing Torpor Orb. Winter Orb, sorry. It feels so weird to not have Stoneforge. I agree. Yeah, I'm used to playing Stoneforge, but again, I think that Decay is in a pretty good spot right now. Especially like Stoneforge. Well, I guess Stoneforge would have kind of won that game, getting Sophie and then like attacking through the True Name, but I don't know. I usually side out 1 Zenith. And I feel like I won the GTS. Maybe just the 1. Just 1 of this. The Thoughtpieces are very awkward. I don't think I want them. Yeah, I don't think I want the Thoughtpieces. With Wrenn and Six in the format, this is not a reliable plan. Why do you have to do this to me, Deck? Why do you have to do that to me, Deck? That's so mean. Savannah down and the Canopy down. Things not looking great. They chose to shuffle. I think we go for it. This might backfire very badly for us, but it didn't! Yes! Got him! Got him! I knew it. When they shuffled, I'm like, they're looking for lands over there. Oh, I had the sick reads. Oh, the sick reads. Bolt by Hogaak? No, preordained for a land. Alright, alright, alright. And I'm not playing around days because my opponent is playing Badlands in their deck, so there's no way they're playing days. You'd better find a land here, opponent, because things are gonna get really bad for you very, very quickly. Things are gonna get real bad for you very, very quickly. Alright, so they found it. Good for them. Sure. I mean, I'm 100% wasting here, right? Play my bird. Play my Scoos. And just waste them. Going after the Volk, of course. Please don't have Wrenn here. Alright. Dope. Force. Oh, they are playing Days? Holy crap. How are they playing Days in their Badlands deck? Oh, we're so... yeah. And I think I'm playing Prelate on 2. Because it stops Wrenn. It stops my Decay though, which sucks. But I think I gotta stop Wrenn. Before it comes down. Womp. Brutal. I'm dying here. I think I'm gonna decay the Delver because I can like block and protect. Script Ranger, Vista. Okay. And I can't play around anything here. If they have literally anything, I'm gonna die, so... Wrenn would of course be the worst case scenario. They don't have it. Alright. This is the comeback. This is the comeback. Bring it on. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fucking hate this card. This is... And I can't attack, because if I attack, it just kills my mom. So I just have to sit back here while my opponent just gets all their value. This card is absurd. Alright, let's move on to the next game. That is very frustrating. That is very, very frustrating. Alright, so we know we have to play around Ace. Now we know. Goifilm Legacy. It's been a while since Goi has been hanging out in Legacy. So my opponent is playing there. Badlands Days .deck. I mean, I'm super gonna get punished by this. Sigoif. Sort it. Waste that. Serve. Alright, that's good for me. It's not a terrible draw. That's a way to answer Wrenn and Six. Another Ponderino. And they shuffle, so no land. Wasteland. Eight turns to go, Thalia. You can get there. Come on. They found an angler. Tracker. I guess that kind of counts. That kind of counts. It is something to do at least. All right, give me a tracker. Give me a Knight of the Reliquary. Just I need some gas. Give me some gasolina here. Give me some gasolina. Come on, deck. Choke would be nice too. Choke would be decent. Call it. At least we got a 2-for-1. Okay. Now what? Goifo. Goifo plus Delver. Scuzerino. Okay. So if I Scuz, I can exile 2 things. That's too much. The thing is, I don't think I want to decay yet. I'm definitely decaying next turn. Unless, but my opponent can find a Wrenn here, and that would be troublesome. But okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can grind through this. The deck hasn't been particularly generous, but we might be able to do some stuff and some things here. All right. Eat my Hierarch. Eat their land. And that's it, because I don't want to be doing anything else. Not a great draw. Fetch your planes. Decay this. I honestly mostly decay in there because it means that I can protect this goose from a bolt. Eat your Tarmo. Take a bunch. Your go. So they're flipping Delver, but this guy is not racing. They triumph me here. Ooh. I love how we were doing fine. You know, I love how we were doing fine. We're doing okay. This is a competitive game. We're almost there, and then this guy shows in, and it's a straight up 2-for-1. It blocks literally all my attacks. Something good. Okay, so at least that's something good. You can put that on 2. I guess it's not really good, right? It just basically it stops 1 card from their hand. Yeah, it's not very good. it's actually not awesome. So it blanks. It not only kills my dude, it also blanks my card in hand. Sure, cool card, Wizards. Thank you very much for that. It doesn't affect their 3. The Delvers keep swinging for 2 instead of swinging for only 1. Thanks, Wizards. Much appreciated. Cool. I just have to trade. Alright, so I lose to K-Command here. Like, I lose so hard to K-Command. It's not even funny. This is an absurd card. I need to unlock my hand. If they have another Plague Engineer, this is gonna be like a table flip kind of situation. Okay, true name. Much more fair and balanced. Much more fair and balanced. I mean, we have to race. Yeah, we have to race here. Pro blue. Swing for 3. Because I mean, we have to threaten lethal next turn somehow if my opponent goes all in on the attack. Why can't we draw our own Plague Engineer? That would be great. Oh, sure. Well, that's that. Yep. That's that. Engineer. Why do you hate me so much, deck? What have I done to you? That was sad. That was sad. That was very sad. At any point, if we draw an engineer, we just win. We just flooded super hard. Yeah, Vista only fetches for basic lands. So no, I couldn't. Like at no point before the last 2 turns was it correct for me to fetch Run Arbor. Otherwise I would have. But I think it's correct because I'm playing 3 Green Sun Cynids and 1 Tireless Tracker, which if I draw at any point, if I use that Vista to draw a card, I can start getting ahead. But I just didn't draw any of my cards that would have like put me ahead. Knight of the Reliquary, Tireless Tracker, Plague Engineer, all of my cards that would have actually allowed me to get ahead. I just didn't draw any of those, so that is the story of that. Both of the games that I lost there, honestly. Even BVN would have been great. I guess I didn't bring her in. Yeah, because it was a True Name deck, so I guess if it's a True Name deck, I don't want to be bringing in Planeswalkers. But yeah, I just basically drew all my cards that are like tempo cards and that allow me to get ahead in the early game, but not the ones that allow me to like get ahead in the mid game. Like this would have been nice too. It's much easier to race with a GT than without it. And my opponent did. Like he drew the Plague Engineer. So bad beats. Playing against some flying whales. This is a fine hand against combo. It's pretty bad against everything else. I guess it can be okay against Elver. Being on the play, I'm not so sure. But we can play Heath on 1 and fetch for Savannah and then Thalia on 2. It's not terrible. Connor? Who's Connor? Ooh, is this the depths deck? I wonder if it's like regular depths or the new depths. Or maybe something completely different. Foresee Loam is what I suspect here. Yeah, definitely looks like Focal Loam. I can't waste them, but I can destroy one of the Mox Diamonds. That seems enticing. I could alternatively play a Prelate on 2. I kind of really like doing that, so we're gonna do that. Because if they're on 4C Loam, and then this Prelate is just game winning probably. It's a Loam player, wrote the primer. Okay, yeah, so it does definitely look like Focal Loam. I didn't know with the Marsh Flats. I have not seen Focal Loam decks running Marsh Flats, but maybe the mana base has changed now with Wrenn and Six. So I haven't been keeping up with Focal Loam, honestly. Lily. This one feels more impactful than this one, so Teague. So that's basically a blank, huh? And with Loam looked out, I think that I'm interested in doing this. And I'm probably interested in destroying this too. Yeah. Because the only thing that they can really do to get ahead here is to... The only thing they can really do to get ahead here is to get something like... I don't know. Bob, and I answer it. Yeah, this looks good. Extra pressure. Extra pressure with Gadok Teague. I don't think I'm interested in cracking this just yet. Now I could crack it if I wanted to. Yeah, but Teague, oddly enough, Teague just clocks them here. Which is something I am very interested in doing. Oops, I totally forgot about that card. Never mind. I'm just dumb. I forgot this was a card on the battlefield. Sweet. Alright, so confirmed for Loam. What do we want against Loam? I feel like we always want Plague Engineer. I don't even know why that card is not in the main deck. And that's it. that's literally all three of the cards that matter in this matchup. It sounds right, honestly. I don't think I want Thoughtseize against the Chalice deck. Oh, I want Surgicals. I do want Surgicals. Probably over one Mom. Because of Wrenn and Six, obviously. And another Thalia. Okay. Crypt too. I don't think I think Crypt just doesn't give me enough value, honestly. This is Virl. This swamp is killing me. That swamp really is killing me. I'm bottoming the Cheetah because that card doesn't do anything if I don't have a creature in play. Turn 1 Loam. Gross. That's actually not bad. That's a way to get ahead. Please don't have P-Fire. Oh. That's worse than P-Fire. I guess they can't. Yeah, they can't. They don't have a forest. So I could waste. I could waste plus Thalia. But then the Scoos eats the Wasteland, and their Knight is just better than mine. So that doesn't seem pretty good for us. So last player played turn 1 Wrenn and Six against me. I was Maverick. He was not the player. I lost on the spot. Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. Wrenn and Six is a busted card. I honestly cannot understand how they printed that. I think I'm just gonna play out the tracker here. In order to win this game, I need to get lucky and I need to find a way to draw into an answer to this, because otherwise this is going to kill me very, very quickly. So... what is this? I just cannot beat that on my move to 5. On the draw, Thalia becomes a little bit better. I don't think it's worth bringing in. Feels like the second coming of death, right? It kind of is, honestly. It is very, very frustrating. Alright, this hand is actually pretty solid. This hand is actually quite solid. I'm gonna fetch a basic plains here. We're gonna play Thalia first. And then we're gonna play Mom. It's the same glue for greed that has impact on the board. The thing is that Deathray Shaman was just like a clock, ramp, and all that stuff. Wrenn is card advantage. 2 mana card advantage is impossible. Like, think about the fact that Miracles is, while playing blue, is so hungry for 2 mana card advantage that they play a card like Predict. Like, Predict in Legacy is the best way to get card advantage. Just let that sink in. Let that sink in. The best way to get card advantage in Legacy is through Predict. I didn't say anything, but I think that's an easy like Knight of Autumn. Alternatively, I could have played Scuzz and exile like their stuff or whatever, but I think that this is considerably better. Accumulating knowledge, yeah, exactly. So like those clunky cards are the best thing that blue can do. And now red and green has Wrenn and Six. How dumb is that? How dumb is that? It's so absurd. Sounds like just as good of a turn as any other to get our source going. At this point, it feels like one of the few ways that I can lose this game is to Plague Engineer. Speaking of, can't cast that one though. This is a nice and quick clock though. And Thalia's probably doing some work. So what did I say? What did I say? So we gotta float a mana here because we wanna grow the Scuzerino. Just a 4/1, no big deal. Just a 4/1. I think I just have to develop my board, right? I have to like try to stay ahead. And I think that I also name human here. I could Surgical Wasteland. Is that worth it? Is Surgical in Wasteland worth it? It seems like out of the lands in the graveyard, it seems like the only card that they would, the only land that they would play for copies of. So I guess I do it. Again, I am losing the mid to late game, so I need to try to find a way to stay ahead. I guess I should have gotten the catacombs, huh? And my opponent's hand is just absurd. Understandably so, right? Understandably so. So can they cannot double spell. They can only cast one spell. And the worst part is that it's a static ability, so even if I had the answer to the engineer, let's say that I have a swords, they still get to destroy my board before I get to I can respond and kill it. So this card was not well thought out. What is my latest version of Amulet? If you give me a second. So this doesn't do anything. Yeah, this is my latest amulet list. Oh, that's right. There we go. It's Field of the Is in the sideboard. I don't think that card is that good. So how do my attacks look like here? So if I attack with everything, my opponent blocks with Engineer here, and then they take over with Knight. If I attack with both, opponent goes down to 1, then they kill my Scoos. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna block here. Well, but this means that the engineer survives at least. Okay, so I think I have to attack with everything. This feels so bad. Now they play Liliana, they minus. It really is going downhill from here. It's very frustrating. No, because I had. And now they're holding up swords. So I can't really get anything that matters here, right? I had an engineered on human. So that was why Nightly Ninja. So I know their hand. Let's see. They have 3 cards. So Knight is gone. So their hand is P-Fire, Swords, Vindicate. Can I even beat that hand? Screeve Ranger is what I can get. I think I'm gonna get Screeve Ranger. It's just like getting a knight or something. It's making my top decks worse. So I want to get, I guess, Pride Mage. So I feel like I want to get something that it's not, that it's worth it for them to use their cards, but that it's not insane for me to draw. So Pride Mage is lethal, like they need to answer it, but it doesn't take like a great card, you know? Oh, they drew a Bob. Interesting. I mean, we have outs now. Wrenn and Six. They can't attack. Oh, I guess they're gonna like minus on themselves. They used the Swords to Plowshares, and they discarded the P-Fire, and they're at 1, so I can fetch Dryad Arbor EOT. So I guess that Verdant Catacombs was like the best draw I could have had there. That's kind of funny. So their hand is Vindicate, Wrenn, Unknown. Nice. Very smart from my opponent here. Alright. So now they can minus Liliana on me, but that means that that's another turn for the Goyf to get got. And for the Bob to kill them. Whoops. Sweet. Somehow we got there. That was a greedy Bob right there. That was a really greedy Bob. Goblin Noodle Soup, we can only fetch a green creature. Zenith only fetches green creatures. Otherwise, yes, Sanctum Prelate was the one that I was gonna go for, especially knowing my opponent's hand. we somehow got there. That was crazy. I feel like they win that game in 9 when they do not play Bob. I thought that the Bob was so greedy. Like, they are so far ahead there. They are so far ahead. They have like a Liliana going and everything. Yeah, I thought that was a very reckless Bob. I mean, any cost, right? Like greatness at any cost, so. I'll take it. I really needed the help there. I wasn't getting there otherwise, so. Yeah, so I wonder if we, like, if this, just because this card exists and is so widely played, I wonder if I just have to change the way that I build my deck. And now Dance Decays make even more sense than ever. It's just another way to answer this card, which absolutely hoses us. Like, I wonder if at this point, just like, we have to cut all the Nova Hierarchs and just play Birds of Paradise, just to mitigate the Wren's effect. I know that Hierarch is significantly better than Birds, but it's just because I want less humans in my deck, since I already have 8 plus. It's a lot of humans. That's a lot of humans. And I don't think that this reason is just weird. It's just... What? Well, that sucks. Getting paired again. Nah, this is kind of a greedy keep. But I have faith. Turn 2 library. We're gonna get there. The group adapts deck space, give her rules over Mom, doesn't die to Wrenn 6 and Plague Engineer the second session. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. That's actually a great idea. Don't play a Wrenn here. Alright, that's fine. I guess it's not that fine. So we can decay plus mom. I think I need to get library going. I think I just need to get library going. That's a Bob. Oh yeah. Okay, so we can do some nasty stuff here. So we're definitely wasting the Baron more. We can decay here and path here. And I think I want the prelate too, so we're gonna just take it all. So we're gonna fetch through Bayou. Decay here. Swords there. Waste there. So we basically answered every relevant permanent for my opponent on that turn. Alright, draw me into more stuff. Library, please. Put this one on top. And I could Thalia here. Or Knight. If I could Thalia plus Mom, I would definitely go for that. If I could Thalia plus Mom, I would definitely go for that, but I can't. So I think I'm just gonna go with the Knight. Nice. Lucky. Interesting that 4C Loam is playing 2 basics now. For the longest time, they were just playing a basic, single basic forest. It's their own Knight. Alright. This on top. Do I want to draw this? I can't waste them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this on top. And I'm gonna prelate on 2. And ooh, actually I can't do this. We pass. So I couldn't play the Mom because that would mean that I would be I would get attacked with the Knight and then I would need to chomp with it because I'm at 6, so not particularly interested in doing that. What did they reveal? Savannah. This time Bob is being very kind for my opponent. The average red green deck in Legacy has gotten a lot better waste on locks. Yeah, that sounds about right. So P can't attack, and it's basically library versus Bob. This is the fight that we got going on here. But library is not really card advantage at this point. That's a sick draw. Put on top. Put on top. Play Mom. Play. Yeah, I guess it's Savannah. That's fine. Play Scoos. And here I could play a second Mom, or I can just hold up Scoos activation. I think I'm gonna do Scoos activation. It's nice that we can eat the Dried Arbor. I'm really missing Cradle right here. If we could Knight for Cradle, we could just like destroy my opponent's graveyard entirely. What is this? Barbarian Ring? Gross. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn it. They have Threshold. And they, like, I can't stop it from happening, unfortunately. That's a pretty good sequence for them. I forgot that they were playing this card. Be Fire the Mom. They don't think. Oh, yeah, they have 7 in hand. Never mind. Didn't say anything. Alright, things getting out of hand quickly. Things definitely getting out of hand quickly. Heh, nice. No, we're not playing Cradles here. Because we're playing like a bunch of basics and stuff. Ooh. Second Knight has the potential of being problematic here. How many more green swords do I have? Just freaking forest. Gross. Forest. Definitely needing the Dried Arbor here. Alright, we gotta find answers here. Second Knight. Is that good enough? It's better for the second Knight here, or is it better to GT? I think we have to like out-knight my opponent. Now we're gonna Vista for the plains. Play Mom. When we have access to one Scoos activation. We're seeing no removal spells at all. That's kind of unlucky. I mean, this is the better Night Art, but the thing is that I think that we only have access to this in Moto. Gross. I definitely not expect this one. If you told me that my opponent was gonna fetch for a blast zone with their Knight of the Red Clay, I would have not believed you. Yet there it is. Okay, so at least they can't blast zone and Liliana in the same turn, so that's something. And I have perfect info. Yeah, this is very bad. Well, I guess they can't attack, so that's something. This game is tight. This game is freaking tight. Can I beat removal? Because I feel like I have to be clocking them. They can sack, waste themselves. Yeah, so I think I can't attack yet. Do I waste them? I don't think I do. All right, so I have to waste them now. Because I gotta fetch for Dryad Arbor. Another knight. Yikes. Man, this game's been interesting. I don't think I have any more green sources though. I think I'm out of green sources. This is gonna hilarious. We have one more place though. Canopy, I guess. Imagine if we had Rujugibog. Yeah, that would be interesting. Opponent draws a Taiga. Which they play out. This is Chalice. That's gross. That's gross. That's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. My opponent has 2 more wastelands in the deck. Yeah, we just got out grinded. Abrupt K. Things looking bad. Things looking real bad. Wrenn and Six. I hate that card. Did I say how much I hate that card? Alright. We got guts. We got guts. Moving on to the next game. Engineers, BVN, Surgicals. 2, 3. Teague. -1 mom, I guess. Yeah, Canopy keeps us alive, but it doesn't win the game. Kind of feel like I should have thoughts. Like Thoughtsis could be good, but I also feel like Thoughtsis would be good exactly if I have it on turn 1. If I don't have it on turn 1, then Thoughtsis becomes terrible. And this is turn 1 hierarchy. If I ever turn 1 hierarchy hand, if I've ever seen one. Turn 2 Mom plus Ranger. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have turn 2 Plague Engineer. Those are my outs. Now, do I fetch Rebasic? Play around waste? I think I kinda have to, because if my opponent wastelands me, I just die. So all right, things looking good. Also, my opponent moved to 5. Next turn we can tracker plus get a clue. It's pretty cool. We can even crack that clue. How much value can a person have? Don't have the Plague Engineer. Don't have. You have to be kidding me. Come on! This card, I hate it. So I think I have to play the tracker this turn, because if my opponent answers my Ranger, then I'm not gonna be able to play it. So I need to make sure I play it this turn. And then my opponent's gonna play a Wrenn and Six, and they're gonna kill my tracker, and I'm gonna be very, very upset. I am going to be very, very upset if my opponent plays a Wrenn and Six here. Just this card is so dumb. It's so freaking dumb. Alright, this we can beat. Okay. Alright. Things starting to look just a tad more reasonable. In fact, I think I'm gonna draw step, get my opponent's knights. And that's also gonna give me information as to whether I should waste them or not. We get got by punishing fire. We get got by punishing fire, but that's about it. Right, Blast Zone and Vindicate. Let's take a quick little screenshot. And Blast Zone and Vindicate. So I can't prevent them from casting the Vindicate, and the Blast Zone doesn't do much, so I'm not gonna do anything. Let's see what they Vindicate. Probably a tracker. Nice. So this is actually great for me, because now I'm going to get to answer the. Now I'm gonna get to answer this guy. Thanks to the GT. Again, this swamp really getting on my nerves. Untap, bounce this. GT. And I can wasteland the Blast Zone before it does anything relevant. So that's also nice. Because Display Engineer already answered all my 1-drops, so. Yeah, I think I just want to kill this right now. That's the only engineer, though. Now that I answered it, they don't have any more. They don't have another one, so my humans can start chilling again. Nothing. Okay. They didn't even play out the Blast Zone. That is surprising. And tap itself bounce. Because now, because they didn't play it out, I get to do this and not get punished. Like, they would have taken me off 1 mana if they had played out the Blast Zone last turn. Land. That's not a land. Okay, so we're gonna pay 4 because we're gonna draw a little bit deeper. Well, the good thing is that this GT, it's kind of doing work. So I can cast Engineer. Seems reasonable. Oh, never mind. They do have another engineer. My bad. We're naming human because it kills mobs. They have another Vindicate. They have a Johnny Vengeant. 3 Lilianas, 1 Last Hope. Yeah, that Last Hope is gonna be problematic if they find it. 1 Tabernacle. Huh. Decay Library. That makes a lot of sense. Anything I can do? Not really. So just let it go. That's another blank. No. Plastic Pursuit. Plastic Pursuit. +2/+2. I want to clog them a little bit while the getting's good. I didn't have lethal, but I don't want to expose this to a P-Fire, because right now the Ranger is doing a lot of work, so... Yeah, so that's one for when people ask me why I think that Script Ranger is the best card in the deck, and just that's what it does. Anything I want to change? I don't think so. I'm honestly kind of interested in bringing it Canonist just because it survives Engineer. There's no way that's correct though. All right, can we salvage this 3-2? It's all about this last game. Okay. As long as they don't have Chalice on one. Alright, turn one Bob, that's fine. Soars you. Next. Well, I guess this card doesn't do anything, this card doesn't do anything, this card doesn't do anything. Another Bob. Alright, come on, come on, come on. We can do this. We can do this. Knight, we need you to go the distance. We need you to go the distance, okay? It's all on you, Knight. I know that you have it in you. Yes, okay, that's a whiff. I know that you have it in you, Knight. Come on, come on, you can do this. I have faith. I have faith that Knight is gonna do the job. This makes me so sad at so many levels. This makes me so sad at so many levels. It's crazy. Okay, so we need to do this basically. So we're gonna go get Scoos. And we have to get that P-Fire while the getting's good. Because otherwise that's gonna take over the game. Alright, that's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. Oh. That was brutal. That was brutal. Wrenn and Six really makes me reconsider a lot of things. I think we're gonna try that out right now. So we're gonna be playing Forgiver instead of Mother. Maybe let's do like a 2-2 split. Let's do a 2-2 split with Verse and Noble Hierarch. I would even go as far as going one more. Actually, let's make a new copy of this because I did not like the basics. Even with the whole like wasteland thing and everything, I'm just like the basic swamp is so bad. The basic swamp is so bad, it's not even funny. So it's gonna do Verdant. Where's the Verdant Catacombs? Did it just have no Verdant Catacombs? Am I crazy? Oh, did I take it out somehow? Oh, scrub land. There we go. Probably another bayou. So that's 2 plains, 2 savanna, 1 scrubland, 2 bayou. Okay. Alright, how do we beat Wrenn and Six? Yeah, I thought that I had 1 more Verdant in the deck. I guess I was mistaken. How do we beat Wrenn and Six? We have to beat that card somehow. So I guess we just want more decays in the board. Let's try this. Abzan, Nolan, alright, Abzan new. Okay. Let's try this and see if this list fares a little bit better. But yeah, so like not being able to beat Wrenn and Six is not where I want to be in this format. So we're gonna try to like adjust a little bit. Same with Plague Engineer. Just look at this beauty. I don't think I want more than 2 Wrenn and Sixes. Okay, we're gonna keep this, and I guess we're going to send down the one that's the farthest away from being castable. Basic planes. Give a reference. Okay. I'm gonna one-up you and play a mother reference. Now you need to answer this one right now. So this is the nice thing about Giver of Rooms, which makes it, you know, not broken, is the fact that you can, like, I can answer the Giver whenever I want to. You know, I don't need to like answer it immediately. Whereas Mom, now that my opponent did not answer the Mom immediately, now they're gonna have a lot of trouble. Like this card is probably gonna take over. I really don't want to play out the Teague here. Do I kill a Stoneforge? I think I do. Because it's just very likely to drop Batterskull. Since they fetch for the sword, it's not particularly likely for them to not have a Batterskull in hand. And the nice thing is that they don't have Vial. Like, if my opponent had a Vial going, maybe I don't swords the Stoneforge, because they can like port me and still develop their board. But since they don't, if they want to develop their board, that means that I'm gonna get to develop mine, because they're not gonna be able to port me. So that's why I think that going for it there, it's relevant. I mean, we got super unlucky that we have like literally our 2 legends in the entire deck. So Caracas is basically just hosting us super hard. But hey, what can we do really, right? Oh, they have their own Thalia. Oh, please equip. Oh, please equip. Alright, I really feel like we're getting away with something here. That's a terrible draw. Alright, we need to start drawing something good here. So we basically got lucky that our opponent just got our as unlucky as we got, so so it's fine. The unluckiness just evens out. Dirk Carton Laden, thank you for that raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome everybody from Dirk Carton Laden stream. We're playing some Maverick here, and for whatever reason my opponent is allowing me to bounce their Thalia again, which is an interesting turn of events. This is just brutal. Yeah, so we're playing a version of Maverick that is trying to play around, play a little bit around Wrenn and Six and stuff. So we are playing a split between Giver of Runes and Burst of Paradise, just so we don't get as got by Wrenn and Six and Plague Engineer, because we played a league before and we got like super destroyed by those cards. We got absolutely murdered by those cards. We played against those cards, I think, literally every single round, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, but the reason we give her from Sony to give her a deficit, I can give protection from call unless you give some relation. Oh, that's very interesting. 90 Ninja, that's cool. All right, so things are looking bad now. I need that's actually a good one. I mean, it's not insane. It's not insane, but it's better than like our previous draws. Because yep, now we needed this one in the previous turn, because with this one we would have been able to block and keep pro, but now they're gonna equip Cheetah to the Hawk, and that's probably gonna be game over, kind of. Because they're gonna get to answer literally everything. They're gonna get to answer the tracker. They're gonna get to answer my mom, and that's kind of all that matters so far. So look at Force of Virtualist, one that's been. Yeah, I know that. I saw it and it's pretty cool. I saw it and it was pretty cool. I thought about the idea of like streaming this instead, like the version that we're playing against. But I hadn't streamed Maverick in so long that I kind of really wanted to know where Maverick was hanging. Definitely seems like Maverick's not hanging in a great place, but but I didn't know this before. Now I know. Now I know at least. Okay. Yeah, we're probably going to be conceding soon. Because this equipment is going to kill me. I need a tracker to draw me into like another land so we can actually keep up with the card advantage that this sword and plus Jita is accruing. But we just drew too many of our bad cards. Usually I do think that this matchup is favored for Maverick overall. I believe that firmly. But yeah, we just drew. My opponent drew Caracas, and we just drew more legends than my opponent did. So at this point, we can just. I mean, we can continue playing this game. I don't think it's gonna really take us anywhere. Like we can Knight of Autumn the GT, but then the sword kills us. Yeah, I think we can just concede and just play our sideboarded games. So we effectively move to 4, right? No, we actually did mulligan, so we mulled to 3. Okay, so now we get to side out Orthalias and our Galactig. And we get to bring in more removal. Probably Thoughtseizes, even though I don't love them. Maybe just the one Seize. Yeah, Prelude also doesn't seem great. Well, I guess Prelude is better for us than it is for them. Yep, this doesn't look great, but it's definitely better than what we had. Yeah. So now post-board things are gonna get considerably better for us. Plague Engineer is gonna be a big part of it. Yeah, but my opponent's gonna be playing the enchantment that, like, the Force of Virtue, the force, the white force, which is it's a nice way to get around Plague Engineer and Wrenn and Six. It's a nice little trick. It's a nice little trick that they have up their sleeve. All right, let's do it. So unfortunately, a mulligan. Ugh. I guess we keep this. Bottom the Dryad Arbor. This is definitely not a good hand. But at least we're gonna have access to effectively perfect mana. It's an amazing start for them. Plains GT. Pass. So the best thing that we can draw here, it's probably, can it be maybe Knight of Autumn would be great. Yeah, Knight of Autumn would be quite powerful. Stormforge for GT. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. And I'm holding this in hand because I don't know yet if I draw a Plague Engineer, I might want to fetch for a Black Source or a Decay, I guess. Rishadan Port. That is kind of annoying. So now that I know, I didn't plow the forge. Ugh, that's pretty good for them. I didn't plow the Stoneforge on my end step because if they had a mom, I would have get destroyed. So now that I know that they don't have a mom, I can. Although I guess that they did import me, so this is probably just fine. This also means that they're not getting the GT into play. Unfortunately, I cannot play the mom here. Because if my opponent taps them, they play a land, and they play GT Whip, I lose the game, so. Here comes a 2-drop. Yeah, we're probably gonna need to plow this Squadron Hawk, which feels very, very bad. It feels terrible. But the good thing is that if they go for that, we might get to connect with GT. And if we do get to connect with our own GT, nice things might happen to us. So I guess they might have Flipper Wisps. I do think that this list plays less Wisps than other lists, though. Plays less Wisps than other lists. That's funny to say. So you see, rewarded by not playing out the mom. Very, very rewarded by not playing out the mom. So if my opponent goes for it, we're probably oof. That sucks. That one really sucks. What can we draw here? Serve with both makes a lot of sense. Play out the GT also makes a lot of sense. Okay, so their hand is triple Hawk plus one of something. So we're gonna play the mom here, and I will not equip because I want to hold up both swords. If they do have an answer for this mom, things get bad for us in a hurry. Hallowed Spirit Keeper. This is a dice trigger, I think. Yeah, so we're fine. Uh-oh. Everval going up to 4 spells all kinds of trouble for us. Since that probably means that they have Palace Jailer. Yeah, this does feel super mega bad. Take 4. Please step out of port. Please step out of port. Because if they tap out of port, I get to do my shenanigans, my GT shenanigans with Dry Arbor. It's an avatar? What kind of crap is this? It's an avatar. Port my planes. You got it. Just getting super wrecked. We're kind of choked on mana. This GT is destroying us. Hero of Blade Hold. Holy shit. Wow, how dead are we, huh? Hero of Blade Hold. Wow. So sick. So my opponent has like all the cube cards. This is kind of sweet. They equip the Stoneforge. Smart. Beginning of combat. I have to plow this girl, because otherwise I am super mega dead. And now I die to a Swords to Plowshares. Pro white. Can we get there? Can we get there, please? Probably gonna tap this scrubland. Queep GT over there. Serve. Noble hire a chump attack, basically. Yeah, it's a chump attack, because they can equip the GT here next turn, and then I cannot give it minus power, so this is just a chump attack. Because I need to be able to answer this. Well, I guess I could kill this right now? This seems... Oh, it sees itself. Gross. Can we get there with this lonely GT? Can we get there? At 7. We don't have too much. We don't have too much willow room. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna minus on the Stoneforge. Yep. No damage, no GT counters. Also ugly frame. Ugh. Ugh. Look at that frame. So ugly. It's a hawk. Caw-caw. This game sure has been something else. That's redundant vial. So if my opponent has Force of Virtue, I just die, right? Is this gonna be the double block? Path their own dude. That's a cool line. I guess I should have given it. I wasn't thinking about that. I mean, I couldn't have played around that though, right? Because otherwise, if I give this pro white, then in response they just path my dude. So I couldn't have played around any removal spell there. Very smart on my opponent's side. So basically now I just have to represent a removal spell, which I unfortunately do not have, so so yeah, it's looking pretty freaking bad for us now. It is the Sophie. They top like Sophie. Oh no, they just misclicked. That's actually really funny. Like, it's not gonna matter. Like, we're gonna not gonna matter. Yeah, we're just dead now. Stupid GT and their counters. I know, that's gross. Like, opponents misclick made them. Now they can't mess it up, right? Because the Stoneforge is now tapped. I imagine that's what they wanted to, like, that's what they went for, and they click on the Stoneforge instead of clicking on the GT, and that's what messed them up. So I think I need to draw into Knight of Autumn. Gross. Land. Oddly enough, this would have worked. Yep. Oddly enough, this would have worked if we had managed to. So I guess that cycling was incorrect. I mean, I still think that like we have more lands than anything else, but yeah, this is GG's. Jita is gonna take over. Wow, that was brutal. Matsole. Another mono legendary cards hand against. I think this is a Wrenn and Six deck actually. Yep. Mats has been playing like a Wrenn deck with. Whoa. I guess he's not playing that deck anymore. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Here comes the Gak. Here comes the Gak. They have a Bayou in hand. So how do I achieve anything this game? By not playing Thalia, is that correct? Because playing Thalia is actively bad for us because it won't allow me to get GT going for the next turn. Yeah, where's Caracas when you want it? I mean, they have it covered with the Safekeeper. But at least this way I get to like suit up the Teague. So that's something. Wait, what? What's this? Crop Rot? Oh, yeah, I guess they have their Caracas. Alright. So again, get out of here, you legends. We want Engineer, we want Thoughtseize, we want Surgical, probably want Decay, and Tormod's Crypt. I probably want Canonist too, actually. GT seems a little bit subpar. Sanctum Prelate seems terrible. Swords I want. Do you see the Golos Assembly deck? I know. I saw it. It's a meme. It seems terrible. One of the wastes. Let's see. Surgical. Do I really want Tormod's? I don't think I want Tormod's Crypt. But yeah, I will be playing it soon though, because somebody donated for me to play it on stream, so I think we're gonna be playing it probably next week. I don't think I'll be able to stream tomorrow, so. But yeah, we will be streaming it soon. Actually, yes. I was thinking that I wanted to Zenith on turn 2 because I wanted to Zenith for Noble Hierarch, but then I realized that I actually can place Goose on turn 2, so that seems pretty reasonable. I don't think that my opponent can put together the combo this turn, so that's why I can go. I can go down in shields down right now from the Wasteland. But starting next turn, I'm gonna be holding up Wasteland for the remainder of the game, basically, because they can just. Discard. Have I talked already about how much I despise this card? I can't remember if I've talked about that yet. The Golos Amulet deck BK Zone. Somebody donated because they wanted to see the Golos Amulet deck on stream, so we're gonna be playing it next week. Oh, come on. Gonna name Dryad. So we're trying to draw into White Source here. If we somehow find a White Source, seen it for 2. For Wayfinder. Ugh. So they play the Peatlands. Probably want to kill this dude. Is there anything I'm interested in surgical in? I guess I shouldn't have attacked. They are the aggro deck. I don't think I want to surgical this. I want to surgical these dudes. I think I kind of want to waste them though. Yeah, we're gonna surgical the Reclaimers. The thing is that bad. I haven't played Amulet too much. I have played Amulet a lot, and Golos is not a reasonable card to be playing. It's too little effect for 5 mana. I think I'd rather play even something like Batterskull in the current metagame or something like that. since Battle School even has the potential of being pretty good against Hogaak, since it allows you to like break through and like gain life and help you stabilize, and it helps you to break through with Titans. Guess I should have. Guess I should have surgical the other thing, huh? Now we know. Okay. All right. Figure it out. Yeah, things not looking great for us. Field seems reasonable though. I've been testing with Field for a bit now, and it's been okay. It hasn't been insane. It has been okay. It's has been like a reasonable sideboard card. Oh, they sideboarded out all the Hogaaks, and they sideboarded out all their Dark Depths too. So good to know about that. Finally, we find a white source. So their hand is double Scavenging Ooze, double Abrupt Decay, which is not great for us. It's only one decay left. Slugging through. Oh, I'm so dumb. I forgot that this is named Inhuman. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. So they have Titanian stuff in their deck. I'm probably gonna go after this. Yep. Oof. Yeah. So that's game. That's game. All right. That was brutal. We can't we can't win a match today. Maybe Maverick is just not able to keep up with all these Wrenn and Sixes and the Plague Engineers. Maybe it's just too much. Maybe it's just too much. I mean, it kind of makes sense, honestly, and that's why there was like such drastic measures that needed to be taken in order to for like death and taxes and stuff. That's why we saw like where's the deck that top aided the challenge, the death and taxes deck that top aided the challenge is the one that we just played against, and it's playing 4 Force of Virtue in the main deck. So only 2 Wisps, 3 Giver, Howler Spirit Keeper, so it's like it's a bunch of card advantage, and then Force of Virtue to play around the Wrenn and the other thing. Cataclysm in the sideboard, Gideon Ally. Yeah. Yeah, this actually makes a ton of sense to me in terms of like how the deck should move forward if it is to survive. So maybe Maverick will just need to go in a different route, and just doing this is not enough. I have been fine when people were trying out Wrenn and Six. Like I think I played like one league with like as soon as Wrenn and Six came out, and people like it just wasn't all over Legacy. And same thing with people have yet not realized that Plague Engineer was insane. But now that people have, it seems, yeah, it just seems really tough. Like we're just playing like almost worse, close to strictly inferior cards just to play around some opponents that might have a card. And especially when I think that Mom is like one of the big It's one of the big reasons to be playing Maverick in the first place. It's just because it's so powerful, and I can't believe how consistently we have been drawing our our legendary dudes. Yeah, this is Stepmom right here. We don't like Stepmom as much as we like Mom, you know. Delver decks with Firelight. I mean, this is just mind blowing to me. How Delver decks are playing lands like Firely Islet, making their daces significantly worse just because Wrenn and Six is so busted and it's worth. Firely Islet, Abrupt Decay, Delver in the same deck. Like, this is just absurd. Like how, when is it too much? And Wasteland in the same deck. When is it too much? Please tell me, when is it too much? I'm gonna apply this, and I don't want to let them untap since they can't daze me here, and I don't want to expose the plow to Spellpierce. I mean, it needs to, right? Like, how absurd is this? Like, my opponent is playing Delver, Firely Islet, Abrupt Decay, all of these cards in the same deck. And probably Daze. They're for sure playing Daze. So they chose to not shuffle, but they upkeep Brainstormed? That's interesting. Like, this is just, it's kind of dumb, honestly. They still don't flip Delver? Yep. My opponent says oopsie. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. I think it's very, very tempting to waste the Underground Sea there, but I don't think it's worth it. I think that putting the Knight into play is just better. Next turn we can waste them and probably play Teague and waste them again, and then try to set up a kill for the following turn. They reveal the decay. And they draw it, important to know. Well, I guess we can actually cast that. I mean, GT gets locked out. Let's waste there. Float a mana. Verdant, and we're gonna get Savannah here. White on 2. Pass. We keep playing for Magic there. Unfair Magic. Yeah, that's kind of like the best way to describe it, honestly. I also love how my opponent still cannot cast Abrupt Decay, but they are Laxac, so now they can. Oh no, I guess they can't because I play the good card. Brutal. Bad beats. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't tell me they have double Lightning Bolt. Don't tell me they have double Lightning Bolt, because that would be utterly irritating. Okay, they don't have double Lightning Bolt. So my main problem, I feel like I can't operate on the same 4 axis as Wrenn and Six without being strictly inferior, so you either ignore it, Hogaak adepts, or you play it. That's a bad place. Yeah. But even it's just like this card and Wrenn and Six make decks, well, like the one that I'm playing right now, just so much worse. Like it's kind of absurd how worse this deck is when your opponent can, like, you play your mom, which I'm gonna side out by the way. You play your mom on turn 1 on the draw, and your opponent plays a Wrenn. They minus. It still has 2 loyalty, and they ping your mom, and you just can never ever in a million years come back from that, because they are just so absurdly far ahead. It's not even funny. It is honestly kind of, it's pretty dumb. I don't understand how they thought that was a good idea. Right? Like, how is that a reasonable thing to happen? Like, look at this hand. This is a perfectly fine hand, but if my opponent has a Wrenn and Six on turn 2, I can't ever win. But what am I gonna do? Just like mulligan a perfectly fine hand because my opponent could get me with Wrenn? I just want to play Birds of Paradise and Legacy, you know? Like, what wrong did I do? Just want to play, you know. Just want to play my cute little birdie. Spell Pierce. Brainstorm. Okay. Yes, Tutti, we're exactly playing that split because of Engineer. I'd rather they push the powerful class. They never played anything good, but yeah, in this event. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I told you that my opponent was in their Firely Islet deck. They were 100% playing days. I told you, and they're not even punished, which is the most annoying thing. Is the fact that they are not even punished. No blocks. Got me. Farley Islet plus Days. Yeah, and we played against Farley Islet plus Days plus Wasteland. And they also have Wasteland over there. They just have all the hits. All the hits. If we untap with this knight, we're probably going to win, though. No, that is pot race. Bottom 2 cards. All right. It's not a lightning bolt. And I would not be surprised if my opponent is also playing Badlands over there. I guess so far we have seen, like, we have only seen Grug. Alright, we untapped. Now we're actually looking pretty damn good. Bayou. Black, green. Decay this. Thalia up. Wasteland. You. But yeah, it's weird. Like, I honestly think that the only way for Maverick to adapt at this point, it might be to just play Wrenn and Six ourselves. Because I feel like if you're playing, Wrenn and, if you're not playing Wrenn and Six, you're just playing almost a strictly worse version of a fair deck than your opponent who is playing Wrenn and Six. Which is such a stupid thing to say. Redundant Goif, not gonna cut it. Oof. So we have two alternatives here. We can Zenith. We can Zenith for Scrib Ranger, or we can play a second Knight, which I think is what I'm going to do. And then waste my opponent again. I just don't know how they answer these Knights. That is a daze. Canopy. If you don't play rain, you should be playing combo. That sounds like a very fair statement. That sounds like a very, very fair statement. We could try to scene it for Scrib Ranger here, but we get got by these days, and also we would. Yeah, okay. So now we get to start swinging. So now my opponent can't attack anymore. Sweet. I guess I should have. Yeah, I should have. No, it's fine. It's fine. Like if they have Stifle, they die. So that's a questionable attack. Well, you're dead now. So that's that. Yeah, that was a weird attack. Sure. All right. We beat one Wrenn and Six deck. I haven't been. Has anybody in chat been keeping track? How many Wrenn decks have we played against, and how many of them have we actually beaten? We beat 4C Loam the first time we played against it. We lost the second one. We lost against. Oh, we lost against a Grixis control where we just drew nothing. I'm not sure. I don't think they were playing Wrenn over there. We just beat Rock Delver. We played against Gak Depths, and we lost. We played against like the new version of DNT. No, Mats was on Gak Depths. We got super hard. His sideboard plan was kind of sweet. He sided out all the Gaks, and he brought in like Titania and Marin. So he basically transformed into like black green. It's not plug. It's it was like a Tim Fins, I guess. Tim Fins, no, Nic Fit. So it was kind of sweet. He like switched into Nic Fit for game 2, and we got super god. I had like surgical and Tormoscript. I think I didn't have Tormoscript, but I surgical like his salvage reclaimer. So he's just like, yeah, so decay your dudes. Like decay your dudes, play a Marin. I'm like, yeah, can't can't beat that. So we got super hard. And we have consistently lost to Plague Engineer. Like, I think every single time we faced it. Did we ever beat Engineer? Okay. I honestly cannot remember if we ever beat Plague Engineer. I guess the 4-color Loam player was playing Plague Engineer. But that's I think the only engineer we actually got to beat. Ancestral Vision. Interesting. So what the hell do I think I named one here, right? Whoops. I think I named one just the same. So everyone can't cantrip and stuff. I could name 0, but my goal is to try to get ahead to a point. Whoa, that's aggro. Okay. Oh, that's why. They had another ancestral in hand. Okay. So I guess we're gonna have to win very quickly, which we are not gonna be able to do. Womp womp. I doubt this Goose is gonna be able to pull it off, unfortunately. This vision is definitely coming off suspend. Aluren. Whoa. Well, we can't do anything here, can we? All right. We got him. We're definitely the aggressor because we're losing the long game. That is kind of GG's. Strix right there, it's kind of GG's. I guess Tracker is our only out. Redundant Bird. Not gonna get there. Here comes the Ancestral. Aluren. We can play 3 knights if we draw them. Yeah, this is gonna be too much value. It's gonna be too much value. Okay, definitely want the Canonists. Definitely want these 4 cards. Definitely want this and okay. Teague seems not great, honestly. Knight of Autumn seems okay. You can slide out 1 GT. Thalia seems not great. Seems like it could be okay, but if it isn't, I'm gonna be very, very sad. Nah, I think I want all the chokes actually. Engineer naming like bird or something? Prelate on 0. I'm expecting my opponent to be bringing in their own engineers. Let's try something like this. I could be that this is wrong, but we'll give this a shot. Okay. I'm gonna keep this. Let's see if my opponent forces this one again. So since they didn't, they might actually have an answer. I didn't want to name one with the swords in hand though. It's like one of our ways to interact with their value combo. Tracker. Canopy. Giver. We get super got by Deluge here. But that is all we get got by. So I think I'm okay with risking that. But yeah, Deluge here is kind of game winning. We're pretty insulated from Engineer. It would be annoying, but we're pretty insulated from it. Like, it would not be backbreaking like it is some other times. Please don't hit me, bro. Interesting that they don't have him to Torque mana there. When they did show us him in game 1. Okay. We need some help here. That's not some help. And oddly enough, I think I'm gonna attack with the Giver here. Mostly because I want to cycle this Canopy EOT. So I'm gonna be using the mana. This Giver can only protect the Hierarch anyway, which I'm not particularly interested in. Strix. Okay, we need something, and Burst of Paradise. Not it. What can we Zenith into? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be trying to clock very, very awkwardly. Here comes the Ancestral. Can't do anything about it, but I guess I'm holding up interaction in case my opponent finds the combo or something. I guess maybe I should have done that actually. Maybe I should have seen it for Galactic. No, I think I cited both of them out, right? Yeah, never mind. Yep. There's the Aluren. Alright, so this we just died to the combo. Yep, okay. Not a good day for Maverick, huh? We would be lucky if we managed to pull off another 2 and 3. Maybe this deck is just not good anymore. Crazy how like this card is getting popular, because I do remember Like there was that guy that won like a big, what was it? He won the legacy playoffs with Maverick, and that was with Plague Engineer being legal. That was definitely with Plague Engineer already as a part of the format. So I guess it wasn't as widely played as it is right now. So if we get to untap, what are we gonna do? We also played against no combo decks. And just as I say that, we're playing against a combo deck. Yeah, we only played against one depths deck, and that was it. GT. What you gonna do about it, opponent? I have a GT in play. This bird can really clock you if I want to. Things not looking great. Things not looking great. Bye bye, tracker. Oh, decay? Um. I'm definitely killing this right now. Not even close. Supplier. Okay, so we're probably gonna get gacked here. Here comes. There it is. Bye bye my cards. Cobalt Therapy flashback, probably. Yep. Alright. Let's draw a Knight of the Reliquary. Or a Windswept Heath. Can't we erase? Oh. No, we can't raise. No, we cannot raise. Okay. We cannot raise. Dried Arbor. So now these birdie needs to chomp. We take 8 from the Hogaak. I don't think I like that attack from my opponent. Hex Mage. Flyer? Not good enough. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. We almost get there. We almost get there, kind of. But it's not gonna be enough. Oh, I mean, I should have had one more GT counter. Yeah. Wow. That's pretty good. I totally didn't think about that, honestly. But yeah, I should have like put one more token on the GT. It would have given me one more GT counter. But yeah, this is not gonna be enough. Still, I mean, this I guess this Hogaak makes it. No, it's like we're just dead to the same things, right? Never mind. All right, so we want Thoughtseize, we want the Engineer, we want the K. Don't think we want this. Maybe we want Surgicals. I'm not sure yet. We're just gonna leave one GT. Get this out of here. Get this out of here. And yeah, let's do something like this. We could bring in Canonist. Canonist is kind of only good against the Hogaak plan, but it doesn't really do much against the other plan. And it just doesn't seem worth it. Maybe I do want this though. I just don't want Surgicals. Surgical just seems just bad. Seeing you play good old Maverick against these decks feels like when I'm playing my free-to-play deck on Magic and Arena. Yeah, kind of. Alright, turn 1 Thoughtseize into turn 2 Silver and Ivory. This has to get me somewhere, huh? This has to get me somewhere. Alright. God damn it. Well, at least they better give me a land for my troubles. Teehee. Yep. Unless if they want to trophy my library, they have to give me a land. Talk to BK. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. The Lenny and tap with library. I'm into this. Okay. Definitely paying 8 here. And we sort. I guess we decay here. With a K plus giver. We can decay plus giver, or we can decay plus Zenith for Arbor. Oof, that's a close one. I think I'd rather. Yeah, I think I'd rather decay plus giver. Because we can see it for something good if we want to. Alright, so they don't have Wayfinder and they have Stage in hand, which they play. Yes, Wasteland is not bad. Decay, I don't think I want. Scoos, I don't think I want either for now. So waste there. Engineer for plant, oddly enough. The alternative would be Satyr, of course, but I think plant is going to be better. They're going to probably have more chances of finding a colony garden than finding a Satyr Wayfinder. Woodworking Pass. Yes. Swing. So I know about the trophy, I know about the basic forest. So they will need to have exactly double crop rot. I'm not playing around double crop rotation. And the sooner that I get this knight in play, the better that it is for me, so I think it's worth it to do it here. If they had double crop rot, I lose the game, but that's fine. I'm willing to run that risk. Anything I want to change? I don't think so. Maybe I want to bring in Canonist or Surgicals. Don't think I want Thalias, especially on the draw. Yeah, I think I'd rather just chill here. How greedy can a person be? The answer is very. Don't name Birds of Paradise, please. Oh, Source of Flashers? Cool, yeah, you got it. Ah! That's awesome. Opponent confirmed not ghosting. Opponent confirmed not ghosting. What's this you? Yeah, we're definitely taking the safekeeper here, right? Play mom, play arbor, pass. Opponent ghosting from the future. Oh, that's great. So I can either set up a clock with Scoos or set up my defenses. I think I'm gonna go for the defenses part. I don't think my opponent's gonna go for it here, but I'm kind of representing, like, I guess they are gonna go for it here. All right, we're snapping this off. Snapping that off. Cool, that worked out. That worked out pretty well. I like that. Now we have mom and stepmom working together. They have settled their differences and they're working together right now, side by side. And we get 50 glorious play points. Yeah, unfortunately the back-to-back 2-3, it's not gonna do it for me. It isn't enough to get me excited about playing Maverick in Legacy. know how much the meta legacy, but why do you not cite in surgical? Because it doesn't do anything to answer the board, and it doesn't prevent them from assembling the combo unless some very specific scenarios turn out. I'm not playing against Turbo Depths. If I were playing against Turbo Depths, I would be citing in surgical, but we are playing against like a mid-range, like graveyard kind of deck that has this side, it has like this other avenue of victory, which is just like combo you out with Dark Depths and just win. So I don't think that Surgical is particularly good against that version of the deck. In fact, we brought in Surgicals against Mats, and he had sided out every single but one Dark Depths, and he had sided out every single Hogaak from their deck, and we were stuck with like a Surgical Extraction that it got me 0 value basically, because I surgical like one Eldritch Reclaimer or something like that, which was irrelevant. It is Hogaak Depths, and I just explained to you why I don't think this card is very good against Hogaak Depths. The fact that they have two very different angles of attack is what makes me not want to play Surgical. Also, Surgical does nothing against Hogaak, so you're basically just bringing it in because of the Dark Depths side of the deck, and I don't think that it's very good there even. Again, if you're playing against Black-Green Turbo Depths or something like that, which heavily relies on the combo, that means that if you can answer the combo and then Surgical the Depths, you basically just win. That is very much not the case against the Hogaak Depths deck. And that is why I think that deck is very good actually. But yeah, I did not love how the deck performed at all. 4 and 6 is not a reasonable. It's not a good record. So I don't know what would need to happen. I do think that Abzan is probably like one of the best things to be doing because Plague Engineer is so good. And I think that the other alternative would be to play Punishing Maverick. The problem is I don't own Wrenn and Sixes, and there's no way that I'm buying Wrenn and Sixes, so if you can't beat Wrenn and Six, just join them, kind of. We probably have to go through that, go with that policy or something. But yeah, this does not feel... It did not feel good. Even when we were winning, it did seem like we were just working so hard for our wins. And yeah, I don't know, maybe if like play Medley Mage like prevent the Plague Engineer forever coming down, but like yeah, we just get super got by this card. This card is very good, and we're just basically playing suboptimal cards in order to not get absolutely destroyed by this card, and then we just get absolutely destroyed by this card just the same. So I don't think that there's any way that we can really play around this. This is just too good. It's just too good. So yeah, I don't think I will be playing Maverick in the near future, at least until Wrenn gets banned or something. Maybe there's something to be done in order to fix it. It honestly just does not really seem worth it though. Like, we are just like such a worse mid-range deck compared to all the Wrenn and Six decks. The power level is just not there. So I think in the near future I will be playing stuff like this or this right here. So this is what Togores had been streaming with, like a list similar to this. So I think that I might give this list a shot and see how it plays out. Because it does look pretty sweet. It does look pretty sweet. And as we see, there's the Giver of Runes tech instead of Mom, just so we can just so we don't get got by that stupid card, Plague Engineer. But yeah, I am probably the next time that I stream Legacy, I'm gonna be streaming this list. It's very likely. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. If you haven't hit that follow button yet, make sure you do so. You can get notified whenever I go live. We stream mostly modern in this channel, but I am trying to get a little bit more legacy streams in there, and try to also make my name as hopefully a legacy streamer as well, so I can add some variety to my stream. Yeah, if you enjoy the content, make sure you hit that follow button. You can also subscribe using that link over there. With your subscription, you will get access to these 3 emotes, as well as a 50-page cyber guide that I wrote for Amulet. You can also check out my previous streams on YouTube with that link over there. Another option that you have is to follow me on Twitter. You can give me a follow there. And finally, any donation is always very, very welcome. And with a donation of $12 or more, not only you're helping me go to GP Las Vegas, which we're past the half of the goal. So I would really, really appreciate every donation, mostly because it helps me, that goal over there you see on screen. It helps me reach my goal, but also with any donation of $12 or more, I will play any list of your choosing through a full league on Magic Online. So if you want to see some more content, we can definitely make that happen. Let's go raid somebody. Landon is streaming. That's Eric Landon, for those of you that are not aware who he is. He has started trying to do the full-time stream thing, so yep, we're gonna definitely go help him out and give him our support. He's an amazing player, mostly known for playing Black Red Reanimator, so let's go check it out. Alright, I will be back next week, and yep, hopefully I will see you guys around. Have an amazing rest of the day, and bye bye.